Kia ora koutou, I'm Michael Fletcher and I'm Principal Tumuaki of Chaucer School here at Tamaki Makaurau in our stunning country of Aotearoa, New Zealand. I'm also a leadership coach, providing one-to-one coaching for principals and leaders of New Zealand organisations. Now, you've had a break recently, but you're already feeling stressed and tired and overwhelmed. You've got a to-do list that's as long as an orangutan's arm. Even more of a reason to protect the most important asset, you. Tip number 1, sleep. Now, I've talked about this before. Sleep is not a nice to have. And you can't say things like, oh, no, it's okay. Like, I've not had very good sleep or very much sleep this week. But when it gets to the weekend, that's when I have a lie-in and I catch up on my sleep. That's not how it works. Think of it like this. Think of sleep as a driver of peak performance. Sleep has to be a priority for you. And try framing it like this. Sleep is for high performers. Tip number 2, time. I'm sure you've heard the saying, the most valuable thing we have is our time. And I wholeheartedly agree with that, which is why it is imperative that we use our time wisely, and just as importantly, we don't give it away cheaply. So, for example, if someone comes up to us and says, oh, can I just have 5 minutes of your time? We say, absolutely, yep, I can give you 5 minutes right now. Or if you need a bit longer, we can schedule a longer chat for another time. How does that sound? If they choose to have the 5 minutes now, stick to it. And by the way, it's absolutely okay to set a timer. And then when it gets to the 5 minutes, if they're still going, they're sharing, they're questioning, they're venting, whatever, we can politely but firmly stop them and say, well, that's our 5 minutes. I'm getting a sense that we might need some more time. How about we reschedule another time? Or do you feel like we've covered what you wanted to cover? Which brings us nicely on to tip number 3, setting boundaries. I like Brené Brown's definition in this space, which is boundary setting is about clearly explaining what is okay and what's not okay and why. Setting boundaries isn't about shutting people out. Just leave me alone. It's about having uninterrupted time to do the mahi, uninterrupted time for thinking, so you are better able to serve your kids, your staff, and your community. Think of boundary setting as a leadership tool rather than a selfish act. Do you feel like you're struggling to protect the most important asset, yourself? Perhaps your partner is saying, you're always so stressed. You're always either talking about work or doing work or at work. Or perhaps your kids say to you, Dad, stop being a principal. That was what one of my sons told me a few years ago. Ouch. If this is the case, we can help. We provide one-to-one coaching for principals and leaders with a focus on helping you to thrive. If you want to know more, go to arrowcat.co.nz, that's arrowcat with a K, or drop us an email. Thank you for watching. Kia kite anō.